Caitlin Clark's expected return date could bring good news for Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark's expected return date could bring good news for Indiana Fever originally appeared on Athlon Sports. The Indiana Fever have found a way to keep winning with star Caitlin Clark on the sidelines with a groin injury, improving their record to 17-12 with a win Sunday over the Seattle Storm. While it remains unclear exactly when Clark could take the floor again, her expected return timeline could match up well with a critical stretch in the Fever's schedule. ESPN's Holly Rowe reported in late July that while Clark remained day-to-day, it would be realistic for her to return sometime around the third week in August. That could put the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year back on the court for what could be the team's most important stretch of the season, a back-to-back set with the league-leading Minnesota Lynx on August the 22nd and 24th. The Fever are looking to climb up in the crowded playoff standings, and getting at least a split from the home-and-home series with the Lynx could be critical. Fever coach Stephanie White stressed after Sunday's win that the team was not going to rush Clark back onto the court. "I know she wants to be out here on the floor, we want her out here on the floor, but making sure that she's ready is the most important thing," White said. "I still don't know how far we are, we're gonna take it one step at a time, one day at a time, and go from there." Related, Stephanie White addresses unexpected benefit of losing Caitlin Clark. This story was originally reported by Athlon Sports on August 4, 2025, where it first appeared. A film study of Dallas' Week 2 overtime win against the New York Giants showed plainly, big plays are the Cowboys' defense's Achilles heel. New York Giants quarterback Russell Wilson hadn't dinked and dunked his way to 450 yards and 3 touchdowns a week prior. Wilson had scorched the Cowboys for 7 completions of 20-plus yards, including 3 scores. Fielding a more athletic quarterback still building toward his prime, the Bears realized they could exploit that and more. So Chicago practiced the flea flicker deep dive all week, with mixed results. Williams underthrew Burden on some practice representatives and altogether missed him on others. Even so, quarterback told receiver to keep hauling, "You won't outrun me in the game. Just run." When the time came, Burden ran. And Williams hit him. The Cowboys shouldn't have been surprised. "We just didn't play well, and I told the guys that," Cowboys head coach Brian Schottenheimer said. "This can be a humbling business if you don't take care of business, don't play well. We've got to stop giving up big plays on defense and we've got to stop turning the ball over on offense. It's a bad formula." The Cowboys' defensive unraveling was extra notable as coordinator Matt Eberflus faced his immediate last employer and schemed against players he drafted, coached, and developed as the Bears' last head coach. But the Cowboys' problems stretch far beyond their coordinator's failed revenge, just as they stretch far beyond the loss of edge rusher Micah Parsons, whom Dallas traded 7 days before the team's season opener. Communication and execution problems have plagued Dallas defense in all 3 of their games. And while kicker Brandon Aubrey's iron leg bailed them out last week, Tom Brady painted a stark but accurate reality on Sunday's broadcast. The Cowboys may be 1-2 on the record books, but their 64-yard field goal that Brandon Aubrey made away, Brady said, from being 0-3. Bears wide receiver Rome Odunze had 3 catches for 62 yards and a touchdown to the chagrin of Cowboys defensive back Trayvon Diggs. Stacey Westcourt, Chicago Tribune News Service via Getty Images, Chicago Tribune via Getty Images. Despite Eberflus' experience with Williams, Cowboys allowed best game of Bears QB's career. A Cowboys offense that lost star receiver CeeDee Lamb to a first-quarter ankle injury failed to rise to the occasion in Chicago. 3 turnovers contributed to a comeback slipping out of reach. But Dallas offense had stretches where it balanced the run and pass well, stretches where it was efficient if not explosive. The Cowboys defense, meanwhile, seemed to find new ways to falter each drive. "It's a lot of misdirection, a lot of multiplicity," Brady said during the third-quarter scoring drive that extended Chicago's lead to 17. "If you're Eberflus, you're kinda standing there, wondering, what do we stop? Do we stop the downhill runs to Swift? Do we stop the end-arounds? Do we stop DJ Moore in the backfield? Of course they've got Odunze. They've got a lot of guys to deal with, not to mention all the gadget plays that you know Ben Johnson has like 19 more on his call sheet than anybody in the NFL does." The Bears used each of their weapons and strategic mismatches to outwit and outlast the Cowboys before taking their collective foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. They scored a 65-yard touchdown in 11 seconds on a 1-play drive, and they scored a 5-yard touchdown on 4th and goal at the end of a